Welcome back to the Competitor Talk. This is your host, Kyle Dangler. This podcast is presented by Live Creative Works, and today we're going to have guest Shawn Garnett, who plays Flippa on Hawaii Five-0. He runs a shrimp shop with his cousin Kamikono. So we're going to give him a call right now. We're going to talk a little bit about his acting career, how he got into the show, and a little bit on his upcoming movie that's coming out in 2020. So here we go. Hello? Hey, it's Kyle. Yes, this is Kyle. How are you?
What's up, dude?
Hi, how are you?
I'm doing fabulous.
Yeah, so, we're just live on the podcast right now, the Competitor Talk, so we want to just get going?
Right on, yeah.
Awesome. Yeah, so, it's great to get you on the show. I mean, definitely, I'm a huge fan of the show Hawaii Five-0, obviously, and some of your work that you've done. Just curious how, you got involved in Hawaii Five-0. Were you acting a little bit before? Kind of just how'd you get involved?
I wasn't really acting before. I mean, through high school, I did a couple plays, but I grew up being the class clown. And the class clown doesn't really get that much respect, so you got to be 100% funny every single day.
Yeah.
But I was just a class clown. So how I got involved with 5-0, my Uncle Tim played a dead guy on Hawaii Five-0, and he said to me, "Hey, why don't you go sign up to be an extra?" And my wife and I just moved back home from Vegas to Hawaii, and I was like, I don't have a job right now, and maybe doing extra work would be pretty cool. So I signed up. They do a casting call. They take a picture, and then they say, "Okay, we'll call you when we need you." And then I waited about maybe 2, 3, 4 months, and they called me up out of the blue for an audition for Flippa on 5-0, and then I went in, did the audition. And I've been on there for 7 seasons, so...
Yeah, that's awesome. Yeah,
that's pretty cool. That's the shortened version, I guess.
Yeah, so, did you know going into, the audition that you were trying out for Cousin Flippa instead of an extra, or did you know that kind of just shocked you when you got in there?
Yeah, it was for Flippa. They actually left a message. I was out doing errands or whatever, and my grandma said, "Oh, these guys from... 5-0 where the studio called is for an audition, and they actually said, we have an audition for Cousin Flippa." So I was like, okay. Yeah. And I guess I play Flippa. I play the guy that looks like Kamikona, so they kind of picked me because I look like him. So it all worked out. And everything was all peachy keen after that.
Yeah. So, just being on Hawaii Five-0, being, acting, getting more, airtime as you've been on the show. I mean, definitely, I know I saw you guys started filming for season 10 within the last few days. What's it like, filming? Is it long days? How does the process work? I mean, do you go in every day to film, or are you just on your specific days that they need you for casting? How does it go?
I'm kind of like a side salad kind of thing. I'm not on every single episode.
Yeah.
Maybe peppered in every other. What it is on the set is just hurry up and wait. Because they got to set up the cameras, they got to get the lighting, wherever it is, like if it's an outside shoot or inside the studio or whatever.
Yeah.
And just hurry up and wait. You're probably there like 6 to 8 hours filming a 5-minute scene or a 2-minute scene. And dude, I just look at it as, man, I could be doing something that was way worse than this. So I'm gonna do this until I don't want to do it anymore. So. But I do want to do it because it pays the bills, takes care of the family.
Yeah.
I get to be on TV for a little bit, so I think that's a pretty cool thing.
Yeah, definitely. Just being Cousin Flippa, being Kamikono's cousin on the show. I mean, do you feel that you can be yourself on the show, or you kind of got to put on like a different acting? I mean, how does that go for you?
Oh yeah, Flippa is it's just me with 1,000 more percentage. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I just get to be dumb, just to be dumb, be funny, make faces, and that's basically what I do. So in real life, that's what I do. But
Yeah. So just being Cousin Flippa. I mean, do you kind of embrace the role? I mean, how does it feel? If someone sees you, is it weird? When someone calls you, Flippa or something. I mean, how does that go for you? Being out in Hawaii.
No. I mean, when I first started, I get the looks. I'm like, I've seen you before. You're on TV, right? Yeah, and then it gradually gets to, oh my God, you're Kamikona's cousin. Yeah, now it's like, you're Cousin Flippa. Now it's like you're Shawn Mokuahi Garnett. It's like they know my name now. So it gradually gets better and it's cooler. Sometimes they have to Google me and then they look at my tattoos and they compare my tattoos. So I
Yeah.
was like, yeah, you're the guy. It's like I told you I was the guy. You know, I wasn't lying.
No, yeah, definitely. Yeah. So, just, being Hawaiian yourself and, being
Yeah.
on a show in Hawaii, I mean, does that make it almost a little more special for you personally, being able to be in Hawaii and film and, be on TV?
I mean, hell yeah, it gets to represent, who I am, being a Hawaiian, and shows the world, kind of like what Hawaiians are.
Yeah.
I mean, we do I do dumb things in the show, but that's not probably what I do in real life. But you got to turn it up. You can turn it up a little bit when the camera's on. But it just shows like the culture, and it shows the ohana, I guess, the family aspect of the show, which we kind of, you know, bring to the audience.
Yeah, yeah. So just for the people who haven't been specifically to Hawaii or any of the islands
Uh-huh.
there, I mean, on the show, you see some beautiful places,
Yeah.
see beautiful islands, different sceneries. Is it? How would you describe Hawaii in your opinion? Just being out there.
Oh my goodness. Home. I mean, I've lived here almost all my life. I mean, I lived in Vegas for about 5 years. You got a lot of local people from Hawaii that live
Yeah.
up there. It's expensive over here. You got to have like 2, 3 jobs just to make it. But it's the price for paradise. I mean,
Yeah.
you get to go around. You see nice beaches and the beautiful scenery, and the weather is always good. Hot sometimes. It's humid. We don't get snow, so that's
Yeah.
always a plus. But I do miss the cold weather because in Vegas it gets a little bit cold. But other than that, man, it's just I guess the people. I guess like I said, the ohana aspect of it all. Everybody looks out for each other, and yeah, we do our best to love one another and look out for each other.
Yeah, awesome. Yeah, so for season 10, coming up in September, it's going to air late September, September 27th.
Yeah.
You guys had the Hawaiian blessing before you started
Uh-huh.
filming. Can you just speak a little bit about that? Kind of, what's that like for you guys?
I mean,
Like,
they
what do
always
you do?
start with
Kind of.
they start with they always been starting with the blessing since season 1. I started season 3, so it's a very
Yeah.
poignant thing to come in and just bless the whole season, and just the safety of everybody. I guess all the producers just want to have that whole Hawaiian-esque thing about the whole show, and they want to make it just legit. You know what I mean? So
Yeah.
and they want to respect the Aina, respect the land where they're going to be filming and all that, because we don't want any bad mojo to be following us and all that.
No, yeah.
And that's why they bless it and bless the safety of the crew, because like I'm not working all the time, but those guys, the grips and everybody and all there, the camera guys and like the behind the scenes, they work their asses off all the time, and they need to have that safety. So any blessings that we can get from Akua from the Lord is always a
Yeah.
good thing.
Awesome. Yeah. So it's kind of, the blessings kind of, just to give an extra sense of safety
Yeah.
in Hawaii,
Yeah.
you'd say? Yeah. So, just being on the show, I don't know, for you, probably every actor has a little different opinion with, scripts and, memorizing lines. I mean, do you have to go over the lines a lot? I mean, how do you prepare to do, like, any scene you do?
When I first started, I had like one-liners here and there, so
Yeah.
it was pretty easy. And then, they actually gave me more lines, which, you get a little bit, not frustrated, but you get, like, scared. Like, okay, I got more
Yeah.
lines. The only thing that I don't want, like, to do is mess up and make the lead actors mad at me. Because they're there every single day, and they got to
Yeah.
memorize 5,000 pages where I got to memorize only 5 lines.
Yeah.
So I do my best, and so pressure, because I don't want them to be mad at me. So I want to go in, hit it out of the park, and do my best, and then get the hell out of there.
Yeah.
But yeah, just gotta memorize. It's just like playing music. You just gotta memorize chords, memorize lyrics, and just go over it, and try not to go over it too much. I just try to be cool about it.
Yeah, so you just spoke a little bit about kind of the main characters on the show, just being around them. I mean, kind of how's the culture between you guys? I mean, do you have any favorites
Oh
that you
man.
personally go to?
I mean, when I first went on there, my first scene was with, obviously Taylor Wiley,
Yeah,
plays Kamikona, and across from me was Alex O'Loughlin, plays
yeah,
McGarrett, and Scott Kahn plays Daniel. So, like,
Dan.
that was my first scene. So I'm like, oh, man, what the hell am I doing here? How the hell did I get here? So, like, I mean, Scott Kahn, I was a fan. I love his movies. I won't tell him in front of his face, but Ready to Rumble was one of my favorite movies. Also, Varsity Blues.
Yeah,
In my mind,
great.
the whole scene in my mind, I was like, that's Tweeter. That's Tweeter from
Yeah,
Varsity Blues.
yeah,
Alex O'Loughlin, my wife loves him from the vampire, TV show.
yeah,
And then Taylor Wiley, I mean, dude, he's a big Samoan guy, big teddy bear, but he will, forearm smash you if you, get him mad. But like the whole cast is cool. I think one of my favorites is Jorge Garcia. I mean,
okay,
pretty
yeah,
cool. We're probably on the same wavelength as he likes some comics and like games and all that, and like he loves monsters and the
okay,
Halloween
yeah,
stuff. So yeah, and then everybody's cool. Shawn McBride.
yeah,
We had guest stars come in like Carol Burnett. That was mind blowing.
yeah.
I got to speak to Ziggy Marley. He played my guitar. If he would have asked, I would have smoked marijuana with him. But yeah, man, we have some cool guests that come in sometimes.
Just being on set, like you said before, like 6, 8 hours, definitely long days. I mean, outside of filming, I mean, is there any kind of, family type atmosphere? I mean, do you ever like hang out with any of the other cast members? I mean, how does it go for you guys?
As sometimes I think one time, Jorge, when he was here, he did a Halloween kind of, I don't want to say maze, but a haunted house.
Okay.
So he invited me and all that, me and the family to go down. So we hung out over there. And sometimes we hang out at the rap party, but I wouldn't see the lead actor. I haven't really hung out with the lead actors. They got their own thing.
Yeah,
And like I said, I'm like a side guy. And, they do remember me, which is always a plus.
yeah.
So, but Sam McBride, sometimes he called me Chris. And I don't know if he would call me Chris because I kind of look like Chris Farley.
Oh.
But I don't know. But he catches himself. He's like, "Hey, what's up, Shawn? What do you do?" So like, it's all right. He can call me anything. You know what I mean?
Yeah, that's awesome. Yeah, so just like you said before, you think maybe a sidekick, you say, or a side character, but definitely since season 3, I mean the character Cousin Flippa has definitely grown. I mean you could see like especially in season 9, you're playing the guitar. One of the episodes was around one of your friends who died. I mean, just speaking with that, I mean, how much did you say kind of you've seen the character grow? Like, have you seen the character grow a lot?
Yeah, of course. I mean, there's been just a lot of situations I've been put in, and I kind of maybe sometimes use your real life situations. Like the one, like I lost my bandmate. Like that's kind of like losing a family member.
Yeah.
And I've lost a lot of family members along the way and all that, and yeah, it's sometimes it's cool, sometimes it's not. So you guys just gotta put yourself in situations. You gotta be like, oh, did I live this? Maybe I lived this. So you gotta use it. You know what I mean?
Yeah. So just speaking, just a little more bit about the show. With the shrimp truck, Kamakonos, just being such one of the main definitely points of the show. A lot of the characters are seen playing there or eating there, kind of. Just being there, I mean, is the shrimp truck, as good as people say it is?
Is it real?
I know it's real. I know it's real, but like, is it good? I mean, kind of, what do they serve? I mean, do you like it?
Yeah, I mean, I think every time they have a shrimp truck scene, they have catering or some restaurant that makes shrimp and all that, and then they need it for props. Okay. So it's real shrimp. Sometimes it's real fried rice and real stuff. So yeah, but it's not a real working shrimp truck. I mean, it drives.
No, yeah. I know it's not like real, but like just like being there, the food. I mean, just when you film like a scene like that, or any scene. I mean, how long do you think it takes? I mean, does it take you guys? I know it depends on how long the scene is, but does it take you guys a few days, a day, a few hours? I mean, how's the process go for each scene?
Yeah, it all depends on what the scene is. You know, how long it is, what they need. If there's weather, that's always a factor because sometimes it rains. I remember when we did the shrimp truck scene, and I was a sumo wrestler,
Okay.
and that day it was raining. So we got there 6 o'clock, maybe 5:30, 6 o'clock in the morning, and it was still raining, and then stopped, and we started filming, and it rained again. So like we didn't leave until it was like 7 o'clock, 8 o'clock. So it was like all day because we had to wait for the weather to pass. But that's probably one of the only things is like maybe weather will slow things down.
So just being on the show, what's probably your favorite scene? Favorite memory. I mean, what's kind of stood out for you on your time there?
It has to be the episode where me, Kamikona, and Max was on the boat.
Okay, yeah.
The thong magnet, I guess that's what it was called. And then it sank because I shot a flare gun in the sails, and we kind of went on the deserted island. And it wasn't deserted island; it was Oahu. And we thought it was a deserted island. And then that was the first time I ever played and sang on the show, and it was one of my songs. So that's probably my favorite episode.
Yeah, just speaking, with your music, I mean, definitely you've had more opportunity on the show to definitely, show your talents musician-wise. Just, are you big into musician outside of the show? I know, once in a while you'll play a song on there, but is it a big part of your life?
Oh, yeah. I mean, before 5-0, I was, like I said, I was living in Vegas, so I moved up there. Sometimes you got to get away from the island. You get island fever. So I went to Vegas where there's more people from Hawaii. Joined the band. I was in a ska reggae band. It was called One Pin Short, and we toured all over the mainland and whatnot and what have you. Moved back home, and that's what I wanted to do. And I didn't want to be a security guard, again. So I played music, and right when the first episode I did 5-0, I started getting gigs. And I've been playing ever since. So I think I'm busier with the gigs than 5-0, but it plays out. If I'm not busy with gigs, I'm busy with 5-0. If I'm not busy with 5-0, I'm busy with gigs.
Yeah, just with the gigs. I mean, are you playing at local restaurants, hotels? Where do you play at?
Yeah, I play Monkey Pot Kitchen on Ko'olina. That's right across the Disney Aulani. I play at Roy's Beach House at Turtle Bay on the North Shore. Sometimes I played on Ward, like Wahoo's Fish Tacos, anywhere that I can play and play my music and all that. Also, I'm at Dave & Buster's.
Okay.
Sometimes, but they can always go to my Instagram at Hawaiian Dude 77. Go check them out. If you guys are ever on the island.
Yeah, awesome. Yeah, so just outside of your acting career, musician wise, I mean. You just started being on a radio show at weekdays and on weekends. You're on a different one. Do you want to just tell us a little bit about kind of what you're doing on the radio show, what you do for them?
Sure, yeah. So I met the local comedian, Mr. Augie T. Let me see. He's been in the radio business for a long time.
Is he well known out in Hawaii?
Oh, yeah. He's well known from Hawaii, in Hawaii, and maybe out of Hawaii, too. He's very well known. Funny dude. Anyway, he was on an episode of Hawaii 5-0, and I met him and all that, and, touch bases, and he asked me to come on the Augie radio show on 93.1 The Paina, and then I was like, sure, I'll come on, play a few songs, and then I think at the end of the day, he called it, hey, buddy, you want to be part of the morning show? So I was like, oh, okay, sure, right on. So I've been on the show for about 3 years, going on 3 years, I think, and then, it's been up and down, but we found our stride, and it's fun. I get to wake up and once again be dumb, drink some coffee. You get just make fun of the callers, and
Yeah. So do you do like comedy stuff? Do you? I know you mentioned you played a little bit of music. I mean, what do you do? Do you people call in and then you kind of talk to them?
I'm like a sidekick, just like on 5-0. I'm just a sidekick on the side, and I do voices, whatever, and just whatever comes up, my dumb brain and I just say it. So
Awesome. Yeah. So just
that's
out.
it.
Yeah. No. So just outside of, if you have a little more time, or.
Yeah, sure, no problem.
Oh no, yeah, just outside of Hawaii 5 I know you have a movie coming out soon called Aloha Surf Hotel. Do you want to just say a little bit about that? Where's it at, and
Yeah,
what's kind of your role as Mo?
yeah. It'll be out maybe next year around January. It's called Aloha Surf Hotel. It's starring Augie T again. He plays a surfer, out of work surfer. He's like a pro surfer, and now he's like a bum. He's trying to look for ways to better his life and all that. I play Mo. He's a security slash handyman, and there's all other kind of awesome actors, actresses. I went to Tia. What was her name? Tia. Tia. I think it's Tia. Ty. No. I'm sorry. Ty. Tully. She plays one of the girls over there, and then Alex Farnham. He's on Instagram. He does a lot of local comedy and whatnot, and what have you. Branscombe Richmond. You probably know him from a lot of movies. Steven Seagal movies. He plays a bad guy.
Okay, yeah.
But
comedy movie then? Is it gonna be or?
Yeah, it's a comedy movie. A lot of local comedy and all that. I can't really give away that much, but
yeah.
It's pretty good, man. It's gonna be pretty funny.
Now, is it gonna be in theaters? Is it just gonna be online? Is it gonna be a local, thrown show?
I really don't know. I mean, hopefully, hopefully, be in the theaters. I just, Augie said, "Hey, bro, you can give me a part over there. I'll give you a part." I was like, "Okay, well, whatever." So we flew up to Maui and we filmed it. And I really don't know that much about it. All I know is it's gonna maybe be out next year, maybe January.
Was it a big production or small? I mean, did it take you a long time?
Independent. It was independent.
Independent, okay.
Not as big as 5-0 because they had like about 2 weeks to film everything, and they just flew by, and they were busy. Yeah. So it was awesome.
Yeah, so just going a little bit back to Hawaii 5-0, I mentioned the blessing before. We talked a little bit about that. Have you personally started filming yet for season 10, or are you going to be going in with the next few weeks filming, or?
Not yet. Hopefully, in a few weeks, I'll be getting an email and starting, my filming again. I think I don't know if they're doing things backwards because I saw Alex with a beard. He usually doesn't have a beard. So they're probably doing things backwards or whatever, but yeah, I can't really say that much. I don't want to get in trouble.
No, yeah. Can you just? I don't know if you're allowed to. Just tell us. Anything about season 10, or just kind of like what fans can look forward to. Anything or.
Well, I think last season we got left on a cliffhanger.
Yeah, definitely.
And, somebody got shot. It's kind of like who shot JR. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So we're gonna have to find out who got shot. So. I kind of know. I think I know who did, but I don't want to say anything because I get in trouble.
Well, I think it ended with Alex O'Loughlin, Steve McGarrett getting shot, if I'm not mistaken.
I don't know, man. I really don't know. I only saw the episode once, so
Okay.
My wife watches it all the time, so.
Yeah, I was just gonna ask you. Being on the show a lot. I mean, do you watch it a lot, or you kind of get sick of it? Being there all the time. Filming for it.
At first I did because I was like, I'm on TV, yeah. And then all of a sudden I was like, I really don't want to see it. And sometimes I had like anxiety because I would forget my lines, and for some reason I don't know why, like my brain would it would forget stuff. And like when I watch the scene, it kind of reminds me of that, and I get anxiety. But now I'm good. And sometimes I want to watch it because if I did something dumb and like funny to me, and hopefully they leave it in one scene where they opened up the Italian restaurant and they had the banner rolled down. It says now opening, and they had like a metal beam. And I was looking around, I was going, and then I hit my head on it. And I was like, for me, that's like that's my comedy.
Yeah.
So like they kept it in. So I was like, yes, right on. So I look forward to stuff like that.
Yeah, definitely. Being a comedian, mentioning before, being kind of a class clown. I mean. Having the expectations, being funny all the time. I mean, is it tough having to deal with that all the time?
Well, like.
Or do you kind of, embrace it and kind of just take it?
Yeah, I think it's just my personality. I guess because I'm a very personable kind of dude.
Yeah, absolutely.
Like if I'm in the room, if I'm in the elevator, like I gotta like talk to somebody, be like, hey, how you doing? You know, just to uplift somebody's spirit. I could totally look at somebody and be like, oh man, looks like they're going through a lot of stuff. So I try to uplift people's spirits. I think that's what I'm supposed to do on this earth, is just make people smile and happy or forget about all the crap that they're going through. So yeah,
Definitely. Yeah, that's awesome.
I'm thankful that I get to act and I get to play music, because like that's the one thing that I love about music. Like, I'll be playing that one song or whatever, and I see a couple like holding hands and then they kiss each other. I'm like, oh man, my music,
Yeah.
really touches. And then they go up to the hotel room and they have hot loving relations.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So like, I did that.
Yeah, awesome. Yeah. So just doing your music. Do you write all the songs you play? Do you kind of dabble with your songs and other people's songs? How do you usually perform your music?
Yeah. I play a lot of touristy kind of places, so I got to throw in some covers here and there.
Okay.
But I do throw in some of my songs, but mostly covers. And then when I feel like it, here's a song I wrote when I was eating Funyuns one day. So here you go.
Okay, that's awesome. Yes, just being on Hawaii 5-0, for 7 years now, going on the season 10. There's been a lot of different rumors, with Alex O'Loughlin, thinking about, ending the show, ending his time as Steve McGarrett, since season 8, season 9. I mean, how much longer do you expect after season 10 the show to go?
I really don't know. I mean, obviously, everybody that's working on the show wants to go on forever, because it's jobs. It's jobs for local people. That's what's cool about these show and Magnum PI. Like it's jobs for local people.
Yeah.
It's bringing in jobs, and when local people are working, we all happy. We pay the bills, take care of the family, and that's the bottom line. But I mean, I don't know how long Alex can go for. He loves it here. This is his second home other than Australia. So he's just gonna take it as long as he can, and then he's built a pretty cool empire, over here.
Yeah,
so, I love the dude, and if he goes, he goes. That's his thing.
Yeah.
So much love to him.
Yeah, definitely. Just kind of reading the rumors and kind of just saying doing all the different stunts and stuff. Apparently it was taking a toll on his body. So I was just wondering, kind of how much longer can someone endure doing that physical work. But just, after your time specifically on Hawaii 5-0, I mean, what are your plans afterwards? Do you have any other hobbies? Your family, you're trying to spend more time with them after? I mean, what's kind of next for you after, you think?
After, if 5-0 is done, or just...
Yeah, kind of, within the next few years, if the show ends, are you trying to stay in acting? Or are you trying to just be a musician, spend more time with your family? Kind of what's your plan?
Yeah, well, I do want to record an album. I haven't done that yet. I have all these songs in my head written down, so I really want to get that album out. And I'd like to keep on doing the acting. Jorge, he gave me some pretty cool advice. He was asking me, "What do you want to do?" I was like, "Man, I would love to keep on acting and all that." And I'm really not in the position of being a working actor, because it costs money, and you have to have an agent.
Okay. Yeah.
You have to have all this kind of stuff, and I make okay money, but I don't make the McGarrett money.
Yeah.
I make flipper money. I get paid in shrimp and hope. Sometimes the hope runs out. You know what I mean? So,
definitely.
But other than that, I'm still thankful, because I get to do this kind of stuff. So it's I will do it as long as I can. I would love to do voiceovers, voiceover
kind of like cartoons or something
voices and whatnot. I would do anything, but just as long as I'm not a security guard. But if I'm a security guard for Katy Perry or Halle Berry,
then you'll go back.
I will do that.
Just being on Hawaii 5-0. I mean, just kind of. Did you ever expect something like this? It ever happened to you? Kind of, just your life going in such a prominent and ascending direction.
Never, man. Going through high school and all that, watching SNL, Saturday Night Live, and looking up to Chris Farley, John Belushi, John Candy and all the big dudes. And I was like, man, it'd be so cool to be on SNL and do that kind of stuff. And yeah, like and also local comedy too, like Augie T. I grew up with Rap Replinger, Frank Lima, Andy Bumatai, Melka Bang, Booga Booga, Ed Gahea. These are like local comedians that I looked up to. And now when working with Augie T, I met all those dudes.
Yeah.
That's what's cool about it, and like meeting all the people that I grew up, watching and listening to. Not to make him feel old, but yeah, there's like that's the real cool aspect of like doing this, and you get to meet all your heroes. I guess I met mostly all my heroes.
That's awesome.
Let me see. Ziggy Marley, that was pretty cool. Bill Cosby before the whole rapey Bill Cosby thing,
Yeah.
but Weird Al. I met Weird Al. That was pretty awesome. So like I only got a couple more, like The Undertaker. I want to meet him, CM Punk, and some other stuff. But
yeah. So are you big in the WWE then?
Yeah, I'm a wrestling nerd, and I've been watching it since I was a kid. That's probably one of my hobbies, is to watch wrestling.
Have you ever been, a show?
Yes, I've been to. Let me see. My first one was SummerSlam, Staples Center. It was like 2013, 14. Main event was CM Punk versus John Cena, and then my wife bought me WrestleMania tickets to Levi Stadium.
That's
that
awesome.
was pretty cool. I mean, being in the stadium with all your other wrestling nerds,
Yeah.
sitting next to somebody like you don't even know, but at the end of the night, you're like, yeah, dude, you guys are, we all comrades and all that.
Yeah. So
when WWE comes to Hawaii sometimes, so
it's awesome.
buy tickets, and me and the family go.
Awesome. Yeah. So just being in Hawaii, you said you moved to Las Vegas, and then you're back in Hawaii. Any plans of coming, back, off the island, or you're gonna stay there?
My wife and me and the family, we just did a Route 66 trip. We went to LA, went as far as Amarillo, Texas. So we went to LA, Arizona, New Mexico, Amarillo, and then we went to Roswell, New Mexico for the UFO festival, which was pretty interesting.
Awesome,
A lot of interesting people over there that believe in aliens and what happened in Roswell. That was a cool trip. But we were driving through, and I was like, man, dude, I was saying to my wife, do you miss it? Do you miss being on the mainland? Like, yeah, I miss going on road trips like this. But living on the mainland, because she lived there like 20 plus years. So I was like, yeah, I get it. So she loves it in Hawaii. So I will stay in Hawaii as long as I can. But if the acting thing goes pretty cool, pretty well, I might have to go up to LA. I'm not sure. But hey, for right now, I'm on the 5-0 doing that thing.
5-0 track, yeah.
Doing the radio, doing the music. So I would do this until it's done, and then I know what to do next. So.
Did you meet your wife in Hawaii, or did you meet her on the mainland? Because you just mentioned she was.
I met her in Vegas. My drummer at the time was going out with her best friend.
Okay.
And she came out to a show at the House of Blues over there, and it was a work night for her. And she usually doesn't go out on work night. And then watched the band play, and she was like, "Oh my God, who's the lead singer? Who is that tall glass of pineapple juice?" And then it was like, that was it. I had a mohawk, I had tattoos, and then we didn't talk. Let me see, for about a month after she saw me, started texting when I was on tour, and then when I got back, we went to go out on a date. We went to go eat sushi, and then after that, man, she was
all yours.
Yeah, all mine. So I married her, and then we made a baby together, and then Shawn Bradley came about 6 years old, and we want to give him away sometimes. He's a gremlin.
So just being on tour. I mean, we didn't touch on it before. I mean, did you go mostly? I know you mentioned now, you do like hotels, restaurants in Hawaii, but on tour, were you, in like little like theaters, stadiums, restaurants? Where were you playing there?
Our first tour that we ever did in the band, it was a good and a bad tour, because bad meaning like the like the places sometimes we would play. The first show we played, I think it was in Arizona, and there was nobody there. And actually, like, I don't think anybody knew that a band was playing. The bartender and the waitress was there, and I was the only people there. And then chairs and tables were there. So the guy's like, "Oh, well, if you guys want to play, you can, but I can just give you $100, and you guys can go." And in my mind, I'm like, "Dude, let's take $100 and go."
Yeah.
And the drummer's like, "No, man, we gotta play. This is the first show." I was like, "Oh my god!" So we played to nobody, and it was great. Sweated for nothing. But that was a cool tour because we recorded with Eddie Ashworth, who recorded with Long Beach Dub All Stars, Sublime, Self-Titled. I mean, he worked with some cool cats. So we met him on the tour, and then we found out we got on a Real Big Fish tour, which was ultimately the coolest thing ever. They played for our CD release, and we ended up being good friends with Real Big Fish. Still are good friends.
Awesome.
I mean, let me see. About a year and a half ago, we went to Aaron Barrett and Aaron Barrett's wedding. He got married. He married his girlfriend Krista. So we went up to Northern California, and we went up to the wedding. So like, it's pretty cool to like keep in touch with the Real Big Fish guys.
Awesome. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. On tour, I mean, how many tours did you do? And did you stay on the West Coast mostly? Any East Coast?
We went all over, like West Coast. We go East Coast. We were involved with NACA, which is the college tour, college circuit, and we would play for all the colleges and all that. So that kept us busy. And we just go everywhere, whenever we went, wherever we go.
Just curious, did you ever come to New Jersey by chance?
Yeah, I think we did one time. We played with a band called Tsunami Rising and Ballyhoo.
Okay. You know what part of New Jersey you were in at all, or just curious because that's where I'm from.
Is Atlantic City there?
Atlantic City, yeah, yep.
Yeah, I think we like stayed at like Trump Tower or whatever, or Trump Casino or whatever.
Yeah, one of the casinos you were at.
Yeah, and then we drove somewhere. I can't remember. I had a lot of beer that night. I had a lot of beer.
It's all good, yeah. Just last question before we let you go. Just being out in Hawaii, they have a lot of native foods, drinks, kind of stuff like that. What's your personal like go-to favorite? You'd say drink or food, whatever.
Oh my god, I'm a big dude, so I'm gonna say a lot of foods. But if there was one food that I had to eat forever, is this place called Dong Yang's, and it's Korean food, and it's this thing called michun, and basically, you ever eat Korean food like michun and all that? I don't know if you don't know.
I don't think. What is it? What is it kind of?
Okay, it's just a thin piece of meat.
Okay.
And it has like an egg wash over it. Okay. And you just have that, some rice, and the sauce is sauce.
Mix it all together.
And, it's like shoyu sauce, kind of sauce, whatever. And that's my go-to thing. But other than that, Hawaiian food, kalua pig, laulau, some poke is good, some fish, some poi. And I'm a very simple dude, so like you give me a cheeseburger or whatever, I will eat it. But like my Hawaiian foods, it's that's my go-to. But when I was in Vegas, In-N-Out Burger was the best.
That's a big one out on the West Coast.
Raising Cane's. When I was on tour, Waffle House was cool. Man, there was some other ones too. Roberto's, in Vegas, good Mexican food. Man, I'm getting so hungry right now. I'm gonna go
awesome.
Go somewhere and grind.
Yeah, awesome. Yeah, that it was great to talk to you. Just hearing your story and talking to you. I'm a huge fan of the show, so it was definitely definitely extra cool for me. This podcast with you. I'm getting to talk to you about your life and your acting career, your musician. I mean, it was just great to hear from you. And we wish you the best of luck, with season 10, and hopefully it goes further. And good luck with your music, too.
Thank you, brother. Hey, anytime you want to call, whatever, just let me know. And come on the podcast. Maybe we can talk wrestling or we can talk movies or
awesome. Yeah,
whatever.
Whenever you're available, just, I'll give you a call or something. And hopefully, we could set this up again.
Right on, dude. Thank you so much for calling.
Thank you. Have a good night.
All right.
Bye. Yeah, so that was Shawn Mokuahi Garnett from Hawaii 5-0, plays Cousin Flippa. Have a good day.